we go. But we're going to do one experiment here. We're going to observe the mystery goo. The goo feels right at home here. That's interesting. That's worth 10 scientific values. Let's go ahead and keep that data. Let's also do a crew report. It's very round. I guess they're talking about Kerbal. They've proven that it's round. Now, the thing is, I can't transmit another crew report. But I think I can keep the data. And then I can EVA. Oh, I do that down here. Do an EVA. Go ahead and let go. Turn your jetpacks on. See, look at the lights on that. I love that. Bill, look, there's Kerbal, and there's the moon. There's where you're going, Bill. You're not landing. Don't worry. But I think you should do a EVA report. You've recorded your observations. Let's go ahead and keep that data. And then here's something I learned by watching other YouTubers. Is he can go back. Whoop. Whoa. Go ahead and grab that. Did you make it? No. Yeah, that's an annoying thing is it's hard to grab the capsule when you're there. I've found if you just give the ship a good push, you can get it upright. Ugh. Kind of a heavy ship. Come on. Whoa. Okay. I didn't just kill Bill, did I? Okay, there we go. For a second I thought he was dead. Oh, I can change my camera mode. That's interesting. So I don't need to fix it. Oh no, he's still... Oh, that's confusing. Okay, let's go into chase cam. Whoa. Auto? I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, this is the camera mode I'm used to seeing. Or is it? No? Free. Free's got to be the camera mode I'm used to seeing. Let's aim at the ship. Let's get Bill back to it before he dies in space. He's got plenty of fuel. I can, if I'd hit this right, just board. Okay, grabbed on. Good. Okay. Okay, well now we know what it's like here. Now, the next thing we're going to do is on the other side of the moon. We are going to record our... We're going to record our observations of the moon at periapsis. There's not much going on until we reach there, so I'm just going to crank it up until the moon is our sphere of influence. Whoa. Don't want to go too fast. Okay. Now, let's go into free mode. And let's watch the moon come. We got an hour and 20 minutes, so let's crank up the speed here. And I want to do a goo reading when Kerbal is not in view. Which, if you look here, Kerbal is over there. Oh, let's do it this way. And we should probably... Oh, look at that. Screenshot. Okay, so Kerbal is almost out of view. Let's just... Goodbye, Kerbal. We'll see you in a couple of minutes. Sadly, we're on the... Not only we're on the far side of the moon, but we're on the dark side of the moon. So, let's see. Which goo is it? Observe the mystery goo. It seems to be less dense here. Oh, that's worth 30 scientific values. We're going to keep that data, that's for sure. And now here's... I don't know if I can do another crew report here. Oh. I think if I do this, it's going to ask me if I want to override it. I'm going to say yes, because I'm curious what he has to say. You look down at the cold gray surface, it looks really beat up with craters. Let's go ahead and keep that data. We're also going to... Let's be smart here. Let's aim the ship north. I'm using the nav ball and the numbers on it. That's why I make the nav ball bigger than a lot of people do, because I like to be able to see the numbers very easily on it. Let's go ahead now. Now that it's pointing north, it's going to be upright, which is very important when you're trying to control your Kerbal. Let's turn his lights on. Let's let go and back up a little bit. Oh, there's our ship. Somehow, even though I aimed it north, it's still upright. But oh well. Let's go ahead and do an EVA report. It's worth 24 scientific values. That looks good to me. We got so much science. I don't even need all this science because I'm only unlocking one thing per, but I have a feeling that as the science tree gets up, if I'm not a little diligent about recording my science. Oh, I know why he can't do it. I didn't turn off SAS. Let's go ahead and grab onto that. Let's go ahead and get on board. And it is time now to go home. So let's verify our return trajectory. See, we don't have a periapsis because it was wrong. So we're going to have to do a burn here. And we're almost at our periapsis, so we might as well do it. Let's go ahead and plan our burn here. I think we need to add a little speed. No, we need to take away a little speed. Just until we get a periapsis. I want to see that periapsis. Come on. Be nice to me, game. Where is it? Oh wait, that's my apoapsis. There's my periapsis. Okay, now I can see it. And we want it to be around 35. Maybe 30. Okay. So we need to do a burn for a tiny, tiny burn. Like we were only 2 meters per second off from the burn we wanted. So let's aim ourselves at it. Let's go back into here. I wish we were on the light side of it. Oops, I don't want that. Wish we were on the light side of the moon, but there's nothing we can do about it. It's just the way orbital mechanics set us up. We would have had to wait an entire month. And we're not very patient people. But this 2 meters per second burn is probably going to take about a second. So I'm just going to crank my node time down to about 5. And then be ready to go here. Let's get ourselves aimed exactly at it. Like I said. See, I just went too much. I'm going to correct it because I'm anal that way, even though it won't really matter. I could look at it in the map view to verify. Okay, there we go. 0 meters per second. So now, kill that. Our periapsis is 30. It's exactly what we wanted. Let's go back into here and watch the sunrise, shall we? And might as well turn this off. Get a nice view of everything. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Oh, there's the sunrise. And Kerbal can't be far behind. There's Kerbal. Kerbal rise. Oh, I gotta take a screenshot of that. Well, and that's the moon. Bill has recorded his observations of the moon. You know what? I'm gonna do another EVA. Because I can store multiple EVA reports in my ship. Can he do one while he's holding on? 24. Let's go ahead and keep it. And then I think we can just right-click here and say store it. EVA report while in space high over the moon stored. Okay. I guess that's all we can do, so let's get back in the ship. All the sciences. Okay, so we're just going to go until we're out of the moon's sphere of influence. Let's crank up the time here. And, okay, let's verify that our periapsis is where we think. It's a little bit higher, but not a big deal. Let's go ahead and watch ourselves come back to the Kerbal. God, it's just, I love this game. I love this game. Look at that. You don't get that in other games. Go ahead and crank up time a bit. Oh, we're gonna, the sun is gonna be eclipsed, possibly just a little bit. Oh, and it's going to come around the other side. Okay, and whoa, let's slow down. And where are we? This is a continent I don't know. Oh, there it is. That's the crater. So we're going to come back in over land, it looks like. Assuming we're low enough. Oh, How cool would that be? Assuming we're low enough, we could actually come down pretty close to Kerbal Space Center, a little bit north of it. Let's make that happen, shall we? We should probably actually see our stuff. We've got some fuel. We can fudge our orbit here. Not too much, but we can try. Okay, let's speed up a little bit until we get into the atmosphere. No more music. Now let's physics warp. Bill's like, oh, look, Bill's happy. He's like, finally, I'm coming home. As soon as the reentry burn starts, assuming the reentry burn starts, see how we're doing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay. Let's turn the physics warp off. Apoapsis is coming down, which is good. Oh, Bill's not too happy now. He's like, I was excited about coming home, but now I'm not so sure. Things aren't going exactly the way I had thought they were going to go. But yeah, we're cruising over this desert. And then the bay here, south of the desert. And then we're going to cross the little channel between whatever continent this is and whatever continent this is. We're already past our apoapsis, and our periapsis is coming down. But yeah, I don't know the aero braking as well as I could. But honestly, I don't really care. We're in the atmosphere. We're eventually going to make it home. From a successful mission, a 100% successful mission, which is awesome. The only thing that could go wrong, Bill, plug your ears for a second, is that I could physics warp and screw up that. Yeah. Oh, yeah. This is going to be our final orbit. There's no way we're leaving Kerbin. We're leaving the atmosphere this low. Cruising along. Where's the moon? Can we see it? No, we can't because it's on the exact other side of Kerbin from us. But there's those mountains we can explore. A little bit of tearing in the terrain over there. Looking good. Okay, I think we can physics warp now. And yep, our apoapsis is within the atmosphere now, which means we are never leaving atmosphere on this ship again. Whoa, crazy. Oh, that's because we're in physics warp. Here's our continent. Our home continent, Bill. Okay, I'm getting a little scared here. I'm going to turn down the physics warp. We're actually heading upwards. The way it looks, yeah, I think we're going to land pretty darn close. I mean, Kerbal Space Center is down this way. Let's go crazy here. If we turn to face south and we burn, and we're out of fuel. And yeah. That's the closest I can get, Bill. I guess we don't need this stage anymore. But we'll at least fly over Kerbal Space Center before splashing down. Probably, I'm guessing, in the water, maybe? I don't know. I kind of added to my apoapsis there, so we might end up landing way over here. Who knows? Bill, the consummate professional, can't get it right every time. But let's go ahead and speed up our physics warp here. There's the island runway. There's Kerbal Space Center. Yeah, we're a little too high to come down. Going a little too fast. I guess we don't need that maneuver node anymore. Coming down like a dart. Oh yeah, we're well over the ocean. Bill's like, I wanted to go home, and now I seem to be going away. But yeah, we're going to land somewhere in this continent way over here. Oh well. Don't need any of these views anymore. Go ahead and drag this down here. Okay, Bill's happy again. He's like, okay, we're going back down. He's like, don't forget to turn on the physics warp. Turn off the physics warp. There's our spent debris coming down over there. We're coming down. Looks like we're going to come down right around where Jeb did. Give or take. Remember Jeb? Maybe you'll find him. Maybe when this mission's over, Jeb will be in the thing because Bill will have landed near him and been like, hey, Jeb, they want you back at the Space Center. And Jeb will be like, okay. Let's see. We have no periapsis, so we're definitely coming down now. Jeb's down there somewhere, living in a cabana. Maybe Jeb will see this debris coming down, and he'll be like, "Oh, that's right. I need to come home." Looks like Bill might be. Oh, there's the moon. Remember, Bill? Remember when you were at the moon? That was pretty awesome, wasn't it? Okay. Oh, we're starting to come down. The atmosphere's starting to affect our pod's trajectory. Looks like we're going to go over these mountains. Bill can never seem to hit the mountains. Yeah, we're somewhere along this line is where we're coming down. So won't be too much longer now. We're re-entering the atmosphere again, which is pretty funny. And oh, our debris just vanished. It exploded. So now we're chugging along here. We've got all this science that we need to return to Kerbal Space Center. We've got, okay, let's go ahead and kill Time Warp. When we get to, let's do it now. Slow ourselves down. As soon as the chutes deploy, I will speed up time again. But now, for now, let's just watch it happen. We're landing in the highlands on the other side of Kerbal. We got a mountain over there. A lot of interesting stuff going on. We were at the moon. I'm very happy. This is basically a perfect flight. The only thing is I don't know how far the ground is. All I know is it's more than 500 meters away. Let's go ahead and turn this back on. There we go. So around 1500. So let's crank it up until we're at about 16, and then I will turn off warp. We can take a ground sample while we're here. It would be a shame to not. Yay, Bill! You landed. You succeeded. Let's go ahead and... Oh, let's do an EVA. Let's let go. Strutting away. That's the way you like it. Let's go ahead and take a surface sample. 2.3 sciences. That works for me. Let's do an EVA report. Half a science. Yeah, we've exhausted a lot of the science you can do around Kerbal. I know there's probably more, but okay, let's recover the vessel. See how much science we get for this successful flight. 125, 203 total. We did a lot of science. Good job, Bill. Good job, Bill. Okay, now we get to decide what we're doing for the next mission. I apparently unlocked these without knowing it. When did I buy this? I would have used this engine if I had it. That's weird. Did I buy this at the end of last episode and I just don't remember? Oh well, that's what I was gonna buy. Yeah, because I had decouplers, so I did use that. So I could have actually used these to stabilize my flight on the way up. I was actually going to use them, but I didn't think I had them, and I just didn't go into the avionics part. So I'm a moron. Well, I can research this, which gets me another engine. Oh, wait a second. That's what it is. Yes. Okay. This was the engine I wanted to use in space, but I can't. This is the engine I'm going to be landing on the moon with. And there's also landing struts and a side-mounted parachute, which might be nice. This is what I'm going to research now because my next flight, I'm going to actually try to land on the moon. I think that's important. So we have made it to the moon. So the next mission is to land on the moon. I don't see any reason why it shouldn't be that way. The only reason I can think of is I don't have docking ports yet. Are docking ports anywhere on any of these? No. And so I can't do a real Apollo type landing where I have a command module in orbit and I decouple and all that stuff. What I can do, and what I might do, just to sort of simulate that, is to and I also don't have the 3-man pod, which is what I would want for that. But what I might do to simulate that is to bring up 2 capsules, or perhaps 3 capsules, and have one be the lander, and it then comes back up. Only bring 2 people in 3 capsules. Have one be the lander, and then have it come back up, and then connect to the capsule, and then just have the guy EVA to it. I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but that's the idea. But until next time, I have been Fifth Horseman. I still am, actually. And I will, as always, talk at you later.